Howdy, this is Michael Good from reapertrades.com with a little demonstration of how iceberg orders work. Iceberg order is a name for hiding part of your order. You can do this on IB here. You need to have the display size column enabled, and then you just set that to whatever. I think you need to enable something in the order configuration settings too. So if you look at my order presets, I actually have a default of 2400 as the show size. So here, it's 362, 363 IDN. I have a big short position. I'm trying to get my short position smaller. And I have a bunch bid without an iceberg order right at 362. Let's add to that a bit. How much should I add? Let's say 1400. I'm going to show only 200. And I'll bid that at 362, send it to Smart, it goes to ARCA. So what that means is 200 will be sent by IB to the market, ARCA, and that's bid there. And as soon as those 200 are filled, it immediately sends 200 more. So if you have this kind of an order, an iceberg order, there is the risk of a trade through. So if somebody really wants to sell, they could drop the price below your bid, and then you immediately come in and bid it back up. I mean, that's not really a big risk unless you want like an immediate fill. So if somebody comes in and sells 10,000 market, you're only going to get 200 filled. Maybe a little more than that, but most likely you only get the 200 filled because that's what's at the market at the time. So that's the one risk to doing this. Also, the order that the order of orders. This is a little complicated. So the first order at a certain price will be the first to execute. So each time IB sends an extra 200 shares, it goes to the back of the line. So I've got 1,200 shares bid 362. My 200 that just added from this iceberg order are at the back of that line. So they get executed after my 1,200 other shares. Now, let's say somebody comes in with 30,000 buy order. My 200 will execute before then, but I'd then have to wait till after that person at 362, after they get filled, before my next 200 would execute. So those are the risks of the iceberg order. The benefit, of course, is that you don't show your size. See here, I'm getting filled. What is sort of surprising is why my first order didn't fill completely first. That is weird. Weird. I'm just going to go and cancel that. And then you see most of the size at 362 goes away. And then here, it's just my iceberg order left. So you see 100 shares bid at 362. That's because 100, well actually 10, were taken away. So if 100 are taken away, it'll show 100. It's not till all 200 are taken away that it'll show the next 200. So hopefully that will actually happen in the next few minutes, or the next 1 minute 30 seconds before my recording time runs up. And then you can see what it looks like. So you may be asking, why the heck am I covering just 1 cent before where I entered? The answer, I got in way too big for a relatively illiquid stock. So if I make a mistake like that, the first thing I always try to do is get the heck out, but without moving the market too much. Because if I try to buy 10,000 and just get out within, a few seconds, I'm going to push it up at least 5 cents, maybe even 8 cents. There I get another partial fill, and it re-upped my order. Now there's 200 on the bid again, and that's all me. And now we wait and watch. Only 20 seconds left. Oh well, you may not get to see that order exhausted. But anyway, that's how the iceberg order works.